Die, demons die. Sha-la-la-la-la. Why won't you die tonight?
Dark tides have befallen the lands of the men. Our heroes are slaughtered time and again. The archdemon's army stands now awaken, but our paper world is not yet forsaken.
Sha-la-la-la-la. Die, demons die. Sha-la-la-la-la. Why won't you die tonight?
Behold, someone brave has answered my prayer. Why, it's you, our kind and most handsome player. Hope and delight can return to our hearts. Please kill the demons, but save their private parts. For potions, of course.
Sha-la-la-la-la. Die, demons die. Sha-la-la-la-la. You better hide tonight.
The archdemon screams and trashes in rage. Sinister schemes go down in bright flames. The traveler slashes, chops, dices, and cuts. He will kill the demons and swim in their guts.
Sha-la-la-la-la. Die, demons die. Sha-la-la-la-la. Now you will die tonight.
Sorry.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to all you fine folks. Hey, G. Doing some jamming. Doing some jamming. Let's do some gaming. Get a little bit more Legend of Keepers on the docket for this evening. Where are we? Go. Button say go. Go button go. Should have done shalalala. Okay. Let's do that. Click in the stuff. Doing the things. I think
Following the path of destiny.
we're. Oh no. Okay, so we are mid. We are mid campaign. All right. I think the idea is to finish this one for the Enchantress, and then probably play around with the Engineer for a little bit. And that'll probably wrap up our time with Legend of Keepers, I think. I think we've gotten a pretty good idea of how it all kind of plays out here. We are starting off with a fight. I gotta try to remember what we're doing. We're doing some stuff with some sea creatures. I don't typically care for the unstable elementals, so I'm wondering if we should probably... I think we should probably move somebody. Probably take Takaro back here. Alright, let's see what we have for a fight. 1 is going to be the easy fight. 2 and 3 are the same difficulty. 1 is going to reward a master bonus, 2 rewards an artifact, and 3 rewards a monster. Let's do this thing. I just shut off Dino Twitch integration and enabled Steam Cord on both servers. Oh man. We're taking the plunge. Thank you for doing that, G. I appreciate it. It was pretty instant, which was crazy to think of. I wonder what Dino's problem was. Watch that 16 seconds is just a flex first time's free. Yeah. We gotta pay for their premium. If we get the premium, then the rest of them will also be 16 seconds. Otherwise, drops straight down to 15 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna cast a spell. Are we turning people into trees? I feel like we're not turning people into trees. I don't think. I legitimately don't remember. It's okay. I'm gonna believe in us. Also, thank you for giving the monsters frostbite. They love some frostbite. Alright, we're doing nature damage to the center here. Applies nature weakness. Alright. How about you? Air to the back. You're gonna give morale back, don't care about that. And fire everywhere. And you're gonna heal somebody once. Okay. Do we have anybody with nature resist? We do. Stowe has nature resist. So we'll put Stowe in the middle here. And we need air resistance in the back. That might mean Takaro? Because I don't really want to use G here. Sorry, G. But your new character is garbage. It's not your fault. I don't blame you. And then the last guy's just going to deal fire everywhere. That's going to hurt some folks. You can deal nature damage to the front, which is bad. Or ice damage to the front, which is also bad. Or ice damage to the back, but it doesn't deal as much. Oh, he wants to be in the back anyways, because he wants to apply Glacial Spirit to people. Oh, but I can't put you in the back because that is it, where the air damage is. So what are you going to do exactly? Maybe I will turn them into trees. That's the wrong one. This is the one that turns them into trees. Am I gonna put G in here? He only deals 25 damage. Really is supposed to be like a tank. Alright. We'll be okay. That's right, we have a ton of traps. So many traps. Random penalties. What is this going to do? Morale. Silence them. Less exciting. Deal fire damage and give them fire weakness. I'm thinking we flower them. Actually, let's do the thorns on the next group, and then we'll put the flowers a little bit closer, just in case the penalties have a timer that we care about. So I'll do the flowers here probably. Okay. Alright, because no one's doing fire damage here, right? You're burning people, but that's not fire damage. Wait, I'll do this a little bit, but... Oh, wait, Crabman does fire damage. So maybe we switch you. To the Cauldron. Apply fire weakness. Deals 50% damage. Deals 50% additional damage for each bonus he's benefiting from. Alright. So let's give him some bonuses. Do we have somebody to buff him? Give him a crit. Alright. So nature is going to be hitting middle. Which actually would be her? Her 30% nature? Or 5% less for 20 more hit points. Put her there for now. Air in the back. Not great. Alright, so actually you're going to be in the back with your air resistance. You're in the middle of nature, and that means you up front, Mr. Krabby. Deal some fire damage. Alright. Do we have any elementals? We have none elementals. So we're bad at using this. Alright. Let's give her a shot. Probably freeze. Freeze it is. Make it tired. Since you're gonna try to deal a bunch of damage to us. Via fire. Why did they all heal? Because it doesn't matter for the rest of them. We are starting with the Icy Sponge. We are going to do... Yeah, we're gonna absorb you. Alright. Start getting some ice damage down. Ooh. Applies tiredness too, don't love that. Let's get a stun down. Boo. 50%, he missed. Good news, we got some thorns going now. Alright. You're a little weak against nature, so maybe we can actually hit you with nature now. Not great, but probably better than that. A little bit and it heals us. Alright, leech it is. Let's stay in this fight. Oh, Takaro getting wrecked. Alright, hit this stun for me, Takaro. Great. He's still alive, but he's gonna die at the start of his next turn. 100%. Spikes. Probably keep leeching. Let's keep leeching. Down goes Takaro. Sorry, bud. Just keep stacking those thorns. My spiky little stow kill here. No. Well, it looks like he's gonna die on the next attack. Put up a pretty good fight, though. Let's do another leech. He's got thorns too, so... Leech! Alright, so he's dead. Oh, you healed him. You jerk. can't believe you healed him. He was so dead. We're not doing... We're not going to do the seats for this one. I believe in that team. No trees. We'll do trees on the next one. You healed the morale. That's fine. I don't care about that. Boiling hot oil. Burn! But then I mean, be weak to burning. Ugh, stop healing. It's the worst. Start of each fight, the heal's 10%, and we almost killed him. If we had killed him, the start of that first fight, it would have been so much better. Alright, well, let's pinch you. No more nature damage. We probably want... Tough choice. Let's make you tired. To deal a little less damage. Since you're gonna hit all of us with fire. Almost dead. Won't die on his turn by himself though, so we'll do poison leaves here. Get them both. Crab! Crab's great. Mr. Crab Man. He's fantastic. What's your armor at? 15? This is so much damage though. Boom! 200, Jesus. Stacking that on there. Same deal. Let's make you a little weaker so you deal less damage. Because I think you're going to be dead on your turn no matter what. Oh! 2 hit points. As long as we kill him before her next turn, we're okay. Spikes! Alright, Crab, you got this. I believe in you. There it is. Crab champ. Let's get that fire impaler. Hell yeah. Applies thorns to all monsters of the group at the start of its turn. Gains a number of thorns equal to the number of thorns. Max 5. Little Bernie boy. Alright. Now Takara needs a break. That still looks okay. This still looks okay. Let's heal that tree since we won't need him. Probably go to the trainer. We're not going to level up either of them so they can stay healing. Yeah, trainer. We probably want to level up the spiky boys, probably. Could always also level up our seafood friend here. I love the spiky boys so much. $275 and $275. We can do both. Pretty sweet. Workout. I don't think we have enough tiers. We have enough blood. Probably have enough gold. I don't think we have enough tiers. So the question is whether or not that's worth it. Sure. Oh, just barely. Let's do it. Let's get some skipping rope in here. Looks like we don't have enough money. Do you want 10 power or 75 life? Let's get the power. Business trip? Let's see what options it gives us for this business trip. Bad options. I don't want to send away any of these folks. I do love this, but 18 weeks is like the rest of the dungeon. I think unfortunately we're sending away the sponge. Hate to see it. Sorry, sponge. I did want you. each bonus he has. He has a bunch of thorns, but that's about it. We'll put him in there. Should be okay. Someone's screaming. Do we want to turn our blood and tears into money? Maybe? We don't have that much, but let's do it. Okay, not bad. No? Huh? I decided yes. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I decided. Alright, we have 2 hard fights and a champion fight. 1 is a hard fight that rewards a master bonus. 2 is a hard fight that rewards a trap. I think we have like 4 traps already. 3 is a champion fight that rewards a rare. Good luck to us. uh, uh, the only input I'll give is I think we have enough traps. We have like 4 traps, so I think we have enough traps. But other than that, your heart's content. Leaving it to fate. Alright, let's hope it's not the trap one. I do wish it would tell me. Not the champion fight. So it's not the rare, it's either the trap or the master bonus. Okay. We've got ice damage to the front and gonna remove some penalties. He's gonna ignore the first trap. The Onomusha, fire damage to the front. He's gonna do some flame shielding. You're also gonna dodge the first trap. Your ice attack is gonna hit everybody. Okay. So we got fire and ice in the front, and then ice everywhere. So everyone's gonna be hitting the front. They hit him with fire and ice. Stokel doesn't really have a whole lot of ice resist. It's not awful. His fire resist is bad. You have fire resist, but your ice resist is awful. I think what we do is we put Stokel up front. Because he's gonna get 3 stacks of thorns a turn from getting attacked 3 times a turn, assuming he lives. He'll pass on his thorns when he dies. This will give a couple turns, maybe, for him to build up his stacks. He does not have any ice resist, but hopefully have a bunch of thorns by the time it's his turn to get attacked. We're going to deal nature to the front, which is okay, and fire to the back, which is great. And then we'll put Krabby in the back here. He's going to take some damage from that ice attack. Physical to the front, which is great, or fire to the back, which is decent. And he's going to give everybody shell at the start of the fight. So, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We do have a couple elementals, so they will start with thorns. We won't turn them all into trees. I wish this trap was in front of my spiky boys, but it's not. It's okay. We should probably do it anyways. Get some thorns on them. Because we're not going to be turning them into trees either, because the spell is over here. Okay. What's this? This is going to heal them, which, you know, we love. Big fan. Alright, and then the crab does the fire damage, which we just moved to the first group. So we'll give them 2 random penalties. Could silence them. That won't do anything for him. Start of his turn once. Nah, I'd rather give him negative effects. Alright. So if this group is all the way together, we've got ice everywhere, and then ice and fire in the front. which, you know, obviously are their opposite. So we don't really have a good answer to it. 15 and negative 25, 25 and negative 35, 10 and negative 25. Alright. Well, you have the best fire resist. You have the next best resistances, and we'll give everybody a crit, and you make people tired, which I like, and vulnerable, which I like, and then we'll throw Sully in here as, you know, something. Applies 1 random penalty to all heroes affected by at least 1 penalty, which should happen since we have that trap laying down some penalties on them.
I'm
All right.
waiting for you.
These guys might get to the master. We'll see what happens. Are we dealing them? Oh, it's elemental weakness, so it's weak to whatever. We should probably do that. Cause lightning him. It's not terrible. Just a natural barrier. Let's give them some weaknesses here. Dealing nature and fire. It might help. Alright. So we deal 50 damage to back. This deals extra damage because we have 2 bonuses on him. Haste, nice. Or we can break his armor. You're going to be doing nature. We don't have anyone doing physical. So let's go ahead and hit you in the back. See if we can take you out. Ow. Yeah, let's definitely get rid of you. Gain 3 thorns if the target is affected by burn, which is not. I need to pair you with somebody who does burn. Sure. That'll give you some nature weakness. So now we can actually hit you with stuff. Ow. Ow. Oh. The frostbite hit everybody. Don't love that. Alright, we're close to finishing off the back. Looks like the thorns did it for us. We're up to 17 thorns on idle here. So this pairing is doing its job, even without the extra for affecting somebody with burn. We're still hitting the back. Wow, Stoka with the 2 life getting another turn off. Good on you, bro. Good on you. Ow. That's this quickly turned on me. Let's break your armor? Maybe? What are we doing here? It'll be 2 turns. No. Burn them down. Alright, well, we did okay. Yes, salute our dead hero monsters. They put up a great fight. They killed one of them. They got these 2 down to half. I know they healed a little here, but... Alright, what do we hit him with? Poison body. Frostbite. Okay. Nature resist. Or weakness. More frostbite and ice weakness. Okay. Yeah, we should tired... Make you tired. Deal less damage to me, please. Perfect. We have crit available. Guess flame strike. Burn. Guess that matters. We hit with some poison. Make you weak to nature. Let's do that. And then next turn we hit with some poison. Okay, he's resisting the fire, which is good. Though he's not going to resist the ice. There it is. You're going to hit everybody. Let's just keep making you weak. so that we have a shot here. Oh yeah, he healed his H resist. The jerk. Let's get some poison decks. Alright, so she's dead this turn. So maybe we can make it so that we only have one guy coming in here. Yeah, let's get you to almost dead. So you die on your turn. There it is. Now it's just me and you. I have 10 ice resist. It's not nothing. Looks like I get one more turn. Oh, no I don't. He was too fast. He got 2 turns. Elemental Flaw. Just give him tiredness. He's gonna remove all that. Never mind, we'll just deal with a bunch of damage.
Oh, did you lose your friends?
Aw, did you lose your friends? Brutal. That's some sarcasm right there.
So brave.
Ow. What are you at? 28? Let's do this. Let's heal that life back up.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Aw, did you lose your friends? No, we're not upgrading enchanted seeds. That's silly. We could give her some resistances, or we could up her blight. Let's do resistances. Alright, some folks a little beat up here. Alright. You want somebody who will light people on fire. Which is technically this guy. He applies burn to everybody. This might make sense, just to get burn on folks. Well, these two are kind of beat up. Stowe definitely needs to rest. If Stowe's resting, I should probably rest the other one, just because. So that they're synced up. In which case, let's switch this back around. Let's get my 2 sea creatures in, and probably one tree. Okay. Business trip? We don't have anybody extra to send a business trip except for G here. What are the odds that it picks him? We don't want to upgrade any traps, I don't think. I typically don't like upgrading traps very much. Or we could do an event. We could do a business event and just pray that it picks G. Alright. Yes! Alright, we're doing that. 200 gold and some blood. Sweet. Enjoy your business trip, G. We need to go to the trainer. Let's put both of you back in so that I can train you. I can train both of you. Sweet. How much does that leave us? 246. Probably the Treant? Let's do the Treant. Alright. Pretty good. Always. Big business trip fan. All about the business trips. Collectors? Probably? I don't think we have enough blood for them, but we could take a couple hits here. Go! We do have enough blood. Yeah, let's do that. Because we take some hits sometimes. we're going to upgrade our rituals for the last time. We definitely want to do freeze, because that's our go-to. And then if we have extra after that in elemental flaw, I guess we can upgrade sandstorm. Just barely enough. Perfect. We have another trainer. There's another trainer down here. I mean, we're not going to buy anybody. Which makes me think we should hit the trainer. But we can just hit this trainer. Although we could do the collectors here and get more money. Alright, let's do the trainer. Should level up one of you two. Let's go with you. Can't afford to do those. Business trip. Oh, we just got our ice sponge back from a business trip. So I think the only one I would want to send on a business trip is a level 2 tree. We could hope for the best. Give her a shot. No, we failed. We done goofed. I think it's going to be the icy sponge again. I don't really want to, but we need these two. That kind of sucks. We could train again. We have money. Train one person. Or the collectors. Another business trip coming up. Jesus. I guess we get G back in 2. It's not going to be enough. Let's go to the trainer. Let's level you up. Seems okay. We're going to do the event here. We can't afford to send anybody else on any business trips. Team building. During a break, you played the famous fantasy role-playing game Heroes and Humans with your employees. They've learned a lot about themselves, plus some motivation for all monsters. That does technically mean I could bring these two back in. Alright, what do they look like if I do that? We'd want both of them probably with Baird. Because he would light them on fire for him. And then we'd probably leave somebody else in this group. And then what would this group look like? Probably just 3 of these guys. Do thorns for everybody. You get thorns equivalent to thorns. Deal fire damage and gain thorns affected by burn. All monsters in the group gain thorns when he's attacked. Monsters in the dungeon gain thorns when he's defeated. Okay. So I think what that looks like is I put you 3 over here. I put you 2 in here. Put you over here. And somebody else goes in the left group. This team's probably going to be these 3? Most likely. Probably. I could put her over there. Maybe we just leave it if we know we're going to be playing them. Let's just leave it. Alright, what do we have? We've got an easy fight and 2 hard fights. So 1 is easy and rewards a trap, 2 is medium and rewards an artifact, and 3 is medium and rewards a master bonus. So 1 is easy and a trap, 2 is medium and an artifact, 3 is medium and a master bonus. Looks like we're leaning towards medium and a master bonus. Alright, starting with a devastation and then a trap. I want this spell in front of this group. I want to turn them into trees. I don't want to turn this group into trees. It's okay. We definitely want spikes though. 100% we want spikes. No question. Well, these guys are going to be a pain in the ass though. Alright, so you can heal people at the start of the fight. You can replace some penalties. 80, you're going to deal air damage to the front. You're doing physical damage to the middle. Damage increased by 50% if the target's fire resistance is positive. So we almost certainly want that in the middle. Because he has the most armor. Oh, technically Banner has the most armor. His fire resistance is positive though. He's going to give vulnerable 3 to somebody. Damage up by 20%. Yeah. Alright. Air to everybody. Gains a random bonus for each target hit faster than him. He's at 105. 30, 40, and 30. So we don't have to worry about that part. Alright, so air to the front. We have 0 air resistance or negative. I think we probably want the 0 instead of the negative 15. So we really only need you to lay down fire. Once they're all on fire, it's kind of okay. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's rock and roll. Trap, 2 rooms before the second monsters. Cauldron? Fire weakness for the crab? Maybe? Silence? Places a penalty. Applies mobile 3 to the monster with the highest fire resist. Heroes gain 2 random bonuses when he is killed. Or we can stack them with some penalties. Let's light him on fire. Alright. So, air in the front, physical in the middle. 60 air. How's our armor looking? 35 on the crab, 50 for Dakaro. And then we will throw probably you in here. Fire to the back. 15 fire resist, but you're going to have fire weakness from the cauldron. Your job is to stun. Okay. Let's go. We could slow them. Increase the damage to take from traps. Or give him frostbite. Always frostbite. Always frostbite. Frostbite's great. Unless their ice resistance is insane, there's no reason not to frostbite. Look at how much damage that's dealt them already. We probably want to elemental weakness them. I just want a quick. How much does the lightning do? Not bad. We're gonna elemental weakness see that. We deal with too many elements, not to elemental weakness here. Alright, made the guy in the back vulnerable. Let's stack some thorns. We're already at 6 and 11 here. It's pretty good. Nobody's got burned yet though. What did you do? Bounty? Alright, bleed. And reduce fire resist. Nice. Alright, light them all up. Thank you. Get some spikes in there. Give you your nature weakness. How many weaknesses can we give you? You have 3 currently. Ow. Oof. One shot. Okay. Not an ideal turn, but could have been worse. Alright, he's up to 21 spikes. Pretty good. This is probably going to kill Stowe. Well, we got him close. He's very close to dead. Hilarious. We should probably just kill that guy. That almost kills him. 2 of them are so close, but we should definitely just kill him. That gave them armor, unfortunately. But he's dead, so you know. Take what we can get here. We probably want a weakness. Get you some tired. I would like you to be tired. Do less damage, please. Alright. We deal fire damage. It's gonna crit, or we can pinch you. 65 armor, so that's not as great. Although it would break your armor. No, let's do this. 141. Pretty good. Let's try to stun you. Please, please, please? No, no stun. Okay. Well, worth a shot. Ow. I would like you to die, please. It would be real nice if you would die. We should still tired you. Gotta keep your damage down, so you don't just murder us. How many points you got? You get 64. This is gonna deal 5% of your maximum life, which is 845. 10% would be 84, so half of that would be 42. Which is not enough for you to die, just to frostbite alone. Oh, and you have ice, so it'll be less. You're gonna deal physical damage though. Alright. Let's just hope that Takaro either kills him or stuns him. There's a chance. He's not gonna kill him, but maybe he'll stun him. Nice. Now he either dies or doesn't get a turn. I'm happy with either. 9 hit points. Man, I'm glad that stun went off. Yeah, no, just keep stacking tired on him. Do not love him having dealing damage. So close. So close. We could harpoon. You're gonna die to ice, so let's harpoon. Voila! Great. We could upgrade the lightning. We could upgrade her rose. Let's just give her more resistances. Let's make her a little tougher. She's not particularly tough. Okay. So now these two are in sync, and they do need a rest. Let's put some friends over here for you. Okay. Doctor, we don't really need to heal. Just check the merchant. There is an eel. He's level 3. 88's pretty cheap for level 3. Physical damage and gain shell 2. Or morale damage. Deals additional morale for each stack he's benefiting from. And passive give him a random bonus when a hero is defeated. I think I'm going to buy this eel. I think that's a good deal on an eel. Yeah. I'll take it. What a deal that eel was. Could upgrade traps. Let's do an event. Stock aid. Time to go through the stock room. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Would you like to take it, auction it, or gift it to an employee? Philosopher's Stone. The alchemist can transmute 150% additional gold. Blood and tears can be transmuted equivalently. This would have been great earlier. I think we just give it to... Of all the people. You don't want to give it to one of the level 3s? Could sell it for 150. Alright, fine. Level them up. Seminar. I'm actually probably leaning towards that. Yeah, we're gonna need everybody back. Alright. That feels okay. Alright, let's do a seminar. We can give everybody damage, attack, supply, burn. Okay. Give every plus motivation. See, this would be good, except we don't... The champion fight's the last fight, so if they quit after that, we're okay. Or give them all haste. Huh. I'm thinking Flame Spirit. Let's do Flame Spirit. Company needs some equipment, run out traps. We could. We're not going to need the money from it for champion fights. Let's see if there's a bonus here. The Collector. We could steal something from him because we have idle here, the Fire Impaler. What is it? Staff of Speech. Monsters in a group containing 3 different types gain 30% power at the start of the fight. Let's go ahead and steal that, please. Monsters in a group containing 3 different creature types. I don't know that we're going to use it, but we could. Gives a bunch of power, right? 30% power at the start of the fight. Problem is that first group is probably going to be both of these two plus him. Almost certainly. However... Oh, and this is almost certainly going to be 3. 3 Nautilus folk. Yeah, the spikes work too well together, the thorns, to break them apart. We don't technically need Bayard here because everyone's attacks are going to deal burn. Gross. It's a gross mole. He's so gross. So we could technically sub out 1, but then we'd still have 2. We'll still have these 2. The third room... Yeah, it's just going to end up being these 3. I just know it. Alright, so we won't get use of that staff. But we could have. We could have. Alright, champion fight. Let's do this thing. Got all our Power traps. Let's go. Also, hey Dakara, how's it going, bud? Good to see you. Jagros. Jagros. Mole. This is the last fight of this little campaign here, so if you want to give Attack, Steel, Frostbite to the heroes, you can vote number 1, which would be pretty mean to our poor little monsters. Or if you want to boost our poor little monsters in this, their epic end fight, you could do a little number 2 there. Give the monsters some frosty bites. And thank you for that, folks. Good, thanks. How the campaign going? Good. Good. So we are still on the Enchantress. We did all 5 of her missions, and this is either the first or second bonus mission. I can't remember. But we're gonna finish this, win, lose, or draw here, and then we're gonna do some playing with the Engineer after that on this stream, which is the other base game master. And then we'll see how the Engineer plays. If the Engineer plays like very different in like a unique, really fun way with unique and fun monsters, then we will do one last stream of Legend of Keepers with the Engineer on Tuesday. And if not, we will play demos. And then after that, I've got a small, probably a couple week hiatus for work, where I will just be doing probably, if I have the time and energy, probably some secret Discord streams maybe on my laptop, maybe. And then when we come back, we'll do some more demos. And the demos, at least for the beginning of it, will be stuff that I saw when I went to PAX that I wanted to try out that actually have demos. There was a couple other ones that I wanted to try that had demos at PAX, and they don't have demos live on Steam, which makes me really disappointed in them. It's fine. I'll just have to wait to play their new demos later. All right. So what do we got? We have the Champions of Hoplite. He's gonna deal physical damage to the front. He deals extra damage until he doesn't, and then he takes less damage. We have the Sage, who I hate. Our traps are back here. Boo. Oh wait, you're removing penalties? Nope, it's the Enchanter, who I hate. You're gonna shuffle everybody. Okay. I knew there was a shuffle coming in here somewhere. So physical to the front, ice to the front, and nature everywhere. Alright, so we want somebody who can take ice and physical damage to end up in the front. That's probably going to be Stowe. Probably. Demo days? Yeah, we're going to do some demo days. Demo's down. I mean, I wish. Just drop a whole moon on these guys. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. So we really want you to end up in front. If you don't end up in front, we need someone else with fire, with physical and ice resist. I don't think I have that. We have physical. We have neither. We have physical but not ice. Or we have, you got kind of both here. I don't think you want to be in the front, though. Pretty sure you don't want to be in the front. Although you do regenerate life. I don't know that you can deal it fast enough. Nature damage to the front. No, you want to be in the back. Because you apply Glacial Spirit to monsters in front of you. Okay. I think we're doing this. We're just going to hope that Stokill ends up in the back, or we're going to hope Icy Sponge ends up in the... Excuse me, we're going to hope Stokill ends up in the front, Icy Sponge ends up in the back, and Ideal, the Fire Impaler, ends up in the middle. That is what we're hoping for here. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, Enchanter. Any Mars universities in the chat? Alright, they're gonna get the morale back, which doesn't matter. We're gonna freeze them. I really wish this trap was over here. And then there's going to be a trap before the master. If we're going to do thorns, it should be here. Silence. This is only the start of the first fight. Use penalties. Those are both passives, so silence is no good here. We could give fire weakness. That might be good, because our crabman does some fire damage here. Let's do that. Alright, so luckily, no shuffle here. We need physical resistance and ice resistance in the front. You have physical resistance, but no ice. You have physical resistance, but negative ice. You have physical resistance, but negative ice. Okay. Okay. So, it looks like the eel's going to be in front. I mean, maybe we'll stun him. We'll throw Takaro in here. We're just going to keep trying to stun him. That's your job, is to stun this guy in the front. And your job is to gain shell. That is your whole job. Gain shell. Alright, and then we put you in the back, and your job is to light people on fire. Okay. Let's do it. Trap. Should be flowers, probably. If they're still up, we'll give them some penalties. Alright, let's do this thing. Before we fight them, probably weakness. Let's do weakness. Come on, Stokill in front. Yes! Yes! Yes. That is what we wanted. Perfect. Let's give everybody Glacial Spirit. They have Glacial Spirit. Let's give them more Glacial Spirit, probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Go! Oh, pretty good attack, 200 hit points. Ow. Oh, he hits both of them. God. Hoplite's the worst. Alright, well... Burn, please. I don't know if we're gonna have another turn because the Hoplite's the worst, but we'll give her a shot. We could leech, absorb, Dr. Current. They don't need the, the frostbite attack. But we could heal. Let's do that. Let's heal. This should... Yep. I was gonna say, this should hurt the wizard a lot. Because they have a lot of fun. He's almost dead. I was really hoping to get another turn off of him. The good news is that the Hoplite is very close to dead. That's the good news. Also, we can take out the mage right now. Brilliant. Hey Trix, good to see you, friend. I think we're doing okay for the most part. I hope. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? You having a good evening? You have a good weekend? How's everything going in your world? We're on the champion fight, the last champion fight of the campaign right now. We're down to just the Sage, which is great. He has negative 55 fire resist, which is also great. Just gonna light him up right here. we have our moray eel, who's gonna coral barrage him. Get some shell. Brilliant. Shell strike. Nice stun. Look at all those debuffs. Typical Sigma, just straight up ignoring tricks. Or tricks. Be on fire. We should coral barrage you. And there you have it. Victory.
My quest is over.
Her quest is over. 39k, pretty good. Go. Level 10.
My growth is limitless.
Her grove, it's pretty much limitless.
It is inevitable.
Sweet. So this is the only one we haven't done for her. This is the Stories and Legends one. It's funny because these all have rewards, but they don't have rewards for these two. The reward is the friends you make along the way. Sure. All right. And that's the Enchantress. Let's go ahead and give... Oh. Go back. It's up here.
It is inevitable.
Torture? It's a passion.
Let's go give the Engineer a try, shall we? Yeah. Twitch is terrible about messaging. Didn't they try to like phase it out? Or aren't they actively phasing it out? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're actively phasing it out. Oh wow, these are completely separate chains. Alright, what do you do? Trading price of mechas reduced by 20 to 30%. The master... Excuse me. Losing my voice just a little bit. The master gains enhanced armor when a hero is defeated by a mecha. The master gains enhanced resistances when a hero is defeated by a trap. All monsters of the group gain 10 or 20 barrier points when a mecha is defeated. Mechas regenerate life when attacking. Yeah, I think they're trying to get rid of it. Yeah, I thought I had read that they were looking to phase it out. Renting duration of traps to dungeon company for siege tasks reduced by 1 to 2 weeks. Man, that is very specific. Unless like there's going to be a whole bunch of chances to rent on this for some reason. Maybe she's big on traps. Price of traps at merchant reduced. Upgrading price of traps reduced. Applies demoralized. What do you do? Grants 50% chance to find a rare trap at the merchant. Grants regular traps chance to gain multi-action. She's big on traps. Each monster defeated increases by 5 to 10% chance that traps in dungeon gain enhanced trap. Chemical Cloud applies additional poison stacks. Grants targeting drone chance to apply Terrified. Morale dealt by mechas and traps. Heroes affected by poison increased. Damage dealt by mechas and traps to heroes affected by terror. Alright, I'm going to do this one. Let's lean into the mecha. I don't really want to do the whole trap thing. Alright, what are we doing? We're doing number 1 here. The reward is a Plague Bringer. Oh, look at all these boys. Like little... They look like pigs, but apparently they're mechas. Flame Eater, we know. We got 2 Headslingers and a Human Hunter. And a Roaster. Okay. And then this absolute unit, Mechanic. He's not a unit. He's got very little life, actually. He's very fragile. Ballista, a Gnome Technician. Does morale damage and applies enhanced trap to the next trap. Okay. And an Energy Converter. 25 physical damage to the back. The next group of monsters gain 50% damage dealt to the target as barrier points, whatever that is. Alright. Well, let's get the customization going. Twitch, you all set up? Good, great.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Welcome, Lyra. I love your style.
Thanks.
We need elements like you, and your recruitment was most certainly worth losing our laboratories. However, those losses also left one of the company's rear bases, the Yundao Principality, at the humans' mercy. Your mission will be to rebuild its defenses and hold off the human raids. I'm sending you a few demons to help.
Oh, thanks to
Good
demons.
luck.
It sounds like when they created us, we destroyed the lab that we were made in. Alright, well. Alright, looks like it named most of the folks. We've got a Takaro, a Sigma, and a G. So if anybody wants one of these other three, just let me know. I'm just gonna... Let's do this first fight and see how everything plays out. See how these guys play before we start moving them all around. Well, this is a fun map. And very different. Alright. So what do we got coming in? Nature to the front, air to the back, physical to the back. So nature to the front. Okay. Looks like that's going to be Dakaro in the roaster. Okay, that's wild. What are you doing with your roaster? Fire damage everywhere. Loses 20% of its maximum life to apply self-protection to all monsters of the group. Okay, interesting. And then we've got air and physical going in the back here. You also have the most armor. Let me look at this again. Yeah, you easily have the most armor. So let's actually put you in the back. Oh, but negative 30 air. Jesus. Physical and air. Alright, looks like G's in the back. 15 armor, 35 air. Alright, G's in the back with a head slinger. Which means Dakaro's in the front, which means Sigma's in the middle. What are you going to do? You're going to do physical damage, gain 50% of damage dealt as barrier points. All monsters of the group gain 25% of the mechanic's power as barrier points. Let's find out what barrier points are. You're dealing damage and morale damage. Attacks an additional time if the target's morale is below 75%. Okay. What are we doing here? Could do physical to the back. Next two monsters gain 50% damage dealt as barrier points. Maybe. How's your armor? 20%. Alternatively, we could get enhanced trap. Enhanced trap makes the trap deal 100% more damage, so double damage. So that make this deal 30 physical damage. All right, let's do that. We'll do a gnome technician. And there's gonna be a spell. I don't know what our spells are, but we'll take a look. And then we'll do the ballista. We'll break everybody's armor. We have one guy who does physical damage. Alright, well. C'est la vie. Alright, who's got the nature resist here? The same guy who's got the armor. Air. Nope, just nature in the front. Air and physical in the back. Air and physical, no. Air and physical, no. Air and physical. Alright, head slingers in the back. And then the most armor is the human hunter. Just 65 hit points. And, well. Good luck. Nature damage loses 30 barrier points to perform an additional attack. Alright. Let's go. Hey Dark, do you remember sneaking Diablo 1 sessions in when we were kids? Yes? Do you mean at work? Or do you mean when we were at your house? Yes? Yeah, I remember that. Because we weren't allowed to, because we were like 12 or something like that. And it was rated PG-13 or whatever the video game equivalent is. Alright, so what are you going to do? You can do 50 physical damage and gain barrier points. Or all monsters in the group gain 25% of your power as barrier points. What's your power? 50? So they gain a quarter of that, which is 25, 12 and a half. I don't know, let's see what it does. Alright, so now we have 13 barrier points. Is it a shield? It looks like maybe it's a shield. So you admit to committing a crime. I mean, I don't know that it was technically a crime per se. There's 20% of maximum life to apply self-protection 3 to all monsters in the group, which is gain 10% of maximum life as barrier points per turn. Sure, let's give that a shot. Alright, he's a little overheated. And at half-life. Let's see if he lasts around. Good luck, Takaro. We can explode everybody's heads. Or helmet cannon. Let's explode everybody's heads. Okay. Played a mature game at 12. I mean, just pack it in. Pack it in, everybody. Can't believe we did that. I'm very disappointed in all of us. Mostly me. I'm mostly disappointed in me. But all of us. Let's make sure that Takaro actually gets a turn. We'll do one more of these. That should keep Takaro alive one more turn. Ow. Okay. Ow. Whoa. Okay. All right. Oof. Good thing I shielded Takaro. We are not going to overheat again. We got a couple turns left on that. Let's burn him down. Burn him down, Takaro. Nice. Dude, I remember having to quit Diablo because my parents wanted to make a phone call. 56k Unite. Yeah. Yeah. Dial up despair. Legit dial up despair. That was a thing. That was legitimately a terrible, terrible thing. I agree. Let's helmet cannon. Bam! Yeah, dial up was something. It amazes me because dial up, it's one of those things where it's like, it was the worst. It's the worst internet that's ever been invented, but because it was the first, it was the best for a while, right? Because it was the only. Like there was a time where like you'd either have dial-up internet or you wouldn't have internet. And you're like, man, having internet's amazing, and it is. But like any step up from dial-up, you were like, oh my god, dial-up is the biggest trash. How did we ever use dial-up as our primary means of getting the internet? Especially before, like, dedicated lines. Like, most houses didn't have dedicated lines. Like, that wasn't a thing that, like, people did until you got, like, offices, right? Or, you know, you had some money. But for most people, it was no. You could either make phone calls or use the internet. And not only that, but like if you were on the internet, your line was busy, so people just couldn't get a hold of you. It's not like it would. I don't think it went to. No, it didn't. It wouldn't go to. It wouldn't go to your. I was gonna say I don't think it went to your answering machine, but it didn't because it didn't connect to your line. You were using your line, so there was no way for it to go to your answering machine. So like, if you spent 8 hours a day online, there was just 8 hours a day where people could not reach you by phone, which was the primary way to contact people outside of your house at the time. Reconnecting Warcraft, Starcraft at midnight and waking up the whole house. Like legitimately like putting like a pillow or a blanket like over the router and the modem so that you could try to soften the noise as it did the like. I always thought it was did you guys ever have those toy guns when you were a kid? The ones that were like, I feel like they came in a bunch of different shapes, colors, sizes, whatever, but they were like laser guns, and you'd pull the trigger and it would make a noise and light up, and then if you pulled the trigger again, it would make a different noise and light up, and it did that, and it cycled through like 7 different noises. I personally believe that whoever designed that was listening to a modem or a modem try to connect when they did that, because the pattern of those laser guns as they cycle through that, I swear to God, it sounds like the cycle that a modem would go through with all its different noises as it tried to connect. Back when sketchy websites could make your modem make an expensive connection. Jeez. Come on, G. It's $9.99 for 60 minutes. It's the best deal in town. You just have to get. Oh man, what did we have? Netscape. Just gotta get some Netscape. I had Netscape for a long time growing up. I had the shit out of my parents. The Flints got broadband down the street, and it was available to us as well. We had a second phone line. Yeah, exactly. Like, cause as soon as broadband showed up, it was like, it was as much a game changer as dial-up was. Like, dial-up was a game changer in that it gave you internet, which is a huge change from not having internet. It's a massive change. And then going to broadband, which increases the speeds exponentially and means that you no longer have to have you no longer have to have a phone that is unable to take or make calls. It's a massive change. We had a second phone line. See? Sigma had a second phone line. I did not. We had Netscape, and it was garbage. We had one phone line, and it was garbage, and I would get yelled at to get offline. Roadrunner. Oof. Man, Roadrunner. Shh. And then there's like the car alarm. The pew, pew, pew. Man. Yeah. It's a laser gun, and also a modem. Sure, we had a bunch of Star Wars ones. What, the guns? The Star Wars laser guns? Oh man, the AOL disc. Jesus, the AOL disc. The sheer amount of AOL discs that existed. I can't imagine how much plastic and money it cost. I mean, I know discs are cheap, but just the sheer amount of AOL discs that existed. There was one point where they would get used as coasters, I remember. It's just you'd have like 8 AOL discs, and they were like coasters in the house. Definitely got in trouble for playing AOL games and racking up charges. Yeah, that's how they get you. Dragon's Gate, Mage Storm. I loved Mage Storm. Mage Storm in its heyday was, 50 people on the server or whatever it was. The best. Paid to play a text-based MUD. Can you imagine doing that now? Could you imagine paying for a text-based MUD today? Would never happen. You'd be like, what? No, you're going to give this to me for free. Please. It's for all of us. You want me to play your game. I want to play your game. No one's paying for this. It's a text-based MUD. Splatterball. I never played Splatterball. Legends of Kesme I played a lot. It was like, that was like a precursor to EverQuest. It's a big amount of time in Legends of Kesme. Somebody made an art project with AOL disc. Perfect. As they should. What are we doing? We could give you more shields, but I think we should attack. And then this will gain him more barrier points. Stack that shield. Wonder what the cap is. Oh, it's a car. Oh no! He hit you through your shield. No, he hit you through your shield. I should have shielded. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm sorry. Wrench throw. There goes all my shield. Will he last? He's not gonna last another round. Okay. Well, now we know he's a support character. He just scared him away. He just scared the little gnome away. That's the whole trap. Is you just scared the little gnome away. Oh, look at these guys in the back here. Drumming away. It's like little Onis drumming away. They did such a good job with these maps. It's been so long since I've seen a new map in this game. I forgot to be impressed. These maps are great. It is unbelievable to me that RuneQuest is still going. It is absolutely unbelievable to me. But it is. It's wild. We could increase the damage taken by traps. Or, hear me out, chemical cloud. Deal poison damage to all of them. Or sampling? Physical damage and the next group of monsters gains 14 barrier points. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Although I could see putting in a trap that increases it by 100%, targeting during the keys by 100%, and then a max level trap. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing, engineer. We're definitely gonna sample though. It's just a drone with a saw blade. Nice. Dude, this game's great. RuneScape. Excuse me, RuneScape. EverQuest RuneScape. Netscape. Used to play RuneScape on Netscape. Alright. Sweet, we get some shield to start with. What do you do? 32 nature damage, loses 30 barrier points to perform an additional attack. Okay, alright, so you want to stack this guy with barrier and have him not get hit, and then he gets double attack? Okay. Or, hits everybody, it applies poison, and gains barrier points. Alright, well, who are you hitting? You're hitting front, you're hitting back. You're both hitting back. We killed the guy who hits front. But we could stack barrier points. This would get him to 29. He'd be one short. Well, that sucks. We'll just multi-shot instead, because I think we can kill this guy soon. Ooh. Nah. Good luck, Headslinger. Persecution is fired at everybody, adds 2 stacks to penalty with the most, which is going to be broken armor. I don't actually play, it reminds me too much of Ultima Online, which I did play. You're not dating yourself more than this room though, Trix. This whole room is that age group. Because I played Legends of Casme, I played RuneScape, I played Ultima Online, and then I played EverQuest, and then I played WoW. I believe in that order, if I'm not mistaken. Man, that was so long ago. That's the correct order? Nailed it. Nailed it on the first try. Yeah. Big fan. And every time I played one of those, it went up and I was like, this is crazy. Ultima Online, man, I remember trying that and not sticking with it. Ultima Online was a good game that didn't help you at all. Was brutal. Yeah, exactly, Trix. Like, it was like there was a good game in there, but it was just like it didn't help you with didn't help you with like UI. It didn't help you like with tooltips or a tutorial, or it was just like, here's a world. It's got a lot of adventure and things to discover and cool stuff in it. Go. And it was like if it was like the real world. It was like, good luck. EverQuest was the same, but I feel like they had started to nail down UI a little bit. Like EverQuest is kind of what I feel like their UI is what games like World of Warcraft kind of implemented on to make it so that it felt useful. Whereas I feel like Ultima Online was just like, nah, push buttons, do stuff, figure it out. Good luck. Fireball you and steal your house deed? Yes, please. Yeah, right? Just lose. You didn't want progress in this economy? Get out of here. I don't want any time watchers. What is this guy with his Robo Hawk? He's a hawk trainer? I mean, we got to go all bots, right? Because these are the new guys. Let's do some bots. Physical damage dealt increased by 100% if the hawk trainer has barrier points. Okay. So we're doing a lot with barrier points here. Give me that. All right, hawk trainer. Okay, you're in the group with the guy who does give people. You give people barrier points. And that is a thing that gives people barrier points. Okay. 2 stacks. Plus poison. You gain barrier points as well. You probably want to be in I want everyone to doing barrier points. This is the new fun thing, and I want everyone doing it. Because you should be in a group that gives. All right, it's fine. We'll get more guys. Yeah. So the gnome did up this thing's damage. So instead of dealing 15, it did 30 damage to everybody. I could have made it do 45, I believe, which is not terrible. Maybe we upgrade the hell out of that trap. Next group of monsters gain 50% damage dealt. The next group of monsters gains 50% damage dealt to the target as barrier points. Okay. Okay, alright. So I can see that being good too. Because this will make it so that the guys behind this, every time they attack, they're getting barrier points. That's pretty good. Okay. More robots, please. Yeah, you only have 4 morale total. And only 65 hit points. This is like you're really you're not happy to be here, basically. Let's do the trainer and then we'll do the merchant. Oh, we won't have any money though. I would have preferred the opposite order here. Let's do the trainer. Let's get some folks leveled up here. Or what will this give Sigma as a passive? Monsters in the dungeon gain 25% of his power as barrier points when he is defeated. Okay. Sure. Takaro. Gains power equivalent to 50% of barrier points the roster has. Huh. Gains power equal to 50% of the barrier points the roster has. Sure? I don't know what that means. Gain 5 barrier points when attacking if the target's morale is under 50. Man. Getting morale down though. That's tough. Gains 5 barrier points when a hero takes damage from poison. That's better. I like that better. The Human Hunter. What do you do, Hawkman? Gains 15 barrier points at the start of his turn if there are 3 heroes left. Cool. Roaster, no roaster? Oh, roaster, not roster. So you're saying I can't read? You'd be correct. I cannot. Gains power equivalent to 50% of barrier points the roaster has, which is him. He's the roaster. So he gains power equal to 50% of the barrier points he has. I think. That's real weird. We don't have any money. Oh, we got 93 though. Sometimes they're cheap. Yeah, I could buy any of these. I don't want any of them. We'll do one renew. Boo! No robots. I don't want the psycho imps. They die too quick. Business trip, but who could we send? I could send you or you probably. Let's try. Alright. What did this give us? Oh, the Hawk Trainer? Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at their maximum life increased by 100% is decent. But I don't really want to send you away. I don't want to send G away. So we're going to send the Flame Eater away for 8 weeks for 200 bucks and 20 tiers. Goodbye, Flame Eater. And now we have to reshuffle here. Damage increased by 100% if he has barrier points. So we want him in the group with you and you. So let's put G over here. Alright. Adventurers! So many adventurers. Boo, we go before the trap. Okay. Look at this. Like, look at the background on this place. You got the altar there. It's like a blood altar, and you see the blood coming down the steps. The steps are cracked. The pylons are all cracked, and the curtains are all torn. Just the attention to detail is amazing. Such a good job. What are we doing here, Barbarian? Physical damage to the front, and you're going to enrage everybody like a jerk. You are doing air damage to the front and replace your penalties, and you're doing fire damage everywhere. And of course, because you're a magician, you're going to shuffle everybody. I would legitimately remove this skill from the game if I could. It is the only thing in this game I think I don't like is the ability to shuffle, because so much of this game is about like planning out how you should best face the team in front of you, and this shuffle is just like, no, never mind, it's all chance. And they put a magician in so many groups, so then it's like, why even bother? Like, why even try to figure out who needs to go where? They're all gonna get moved, and it's gonna be luck. Good luck. Yeah, if there were skills from heroes you could just tick off, I would completely remove this one. All right, so that's the end of my lecture. Physical to the front and air to the front. We don't have a great option for this. Physical's probably more. No, the air is more. Which would mean the Hawk guy in front, but negative 40 on the armor. You can't do Sigma. Sigma's got no hit points. I think it's still going to be Takaro just because he's got some armor and he's got so many more hit points. But it can't be in front. We just have to hope you end up in front. And then we're doing fire everywhere. Yeah, you're a roaster. It's Takaro the roaster. You got a flamethrower mech. It's fine. Alright. Let's put you here and hope you end up in the middle. Because no one's hitting back. I mean, he's going to hit everyone with fire. We'll put Sigma here. Because we really don't want him in the front. With your 80 hit points. Okay. Let's go. Trap. let's do the energy container, I think. So they gain barrier points. Plus, look at this little guy. He's cool. Little gnomey boy. Let's see the background. What's going on in here? You get this little lantern, broken, blown in the breeze. Heroic liquor store. The evil shop, and it's just a bunch of heads. This game, man. Fire speed. Yeah, exactly. Alright. We'll do the ballista here and break some armor, probably? Seems good. We'll see. I didn't look at the map. Look at that statue. It's a cool statue. Also, what is this in the middle? It looks like somebody meditating, sitting cross-legged with a giant head. I also like the slash marks on this column. It's pretty good. Like, what made that? Yes, now we have the drummers. I love these drummers. There's all the blood just dripping down this giant gong. Sweet. Okay. We're not getting shuffled. Air and physical to the front. 15 and 35. 20. 15 and 35. Alright, so one of you two. Let's put you in the front, because G's already got pretty bad morale. Maybe we'll keep you from dying. We'll put you in second. And then we'll put the human hunter in the back here. With his negative air resistance. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens. Go! Oh, and then there's me. Ha! Shuffle. I think that's what I wanted. That looks like what I wanted. Alright, we need to give everybody that. We need to level up Sigma more. Needs more power. We need more barrier. Alright, so you can swoop. Deal... Okay, you do have barrier points, so that would deal... Holy shit! Or Firehawk. Does fire damage to everybody? Look at this! She's gonna one-shot this guy. That's madness. Oh, wrecked. That's what you get for shuffling all my guys. We should overheat. Ow. Ow. Poor Dakaro. He works so hard to keep everybody alive. We should shield everybody again, I think. Alright. Do we need burn on them? Gains power equivalent to 50% of the barrier points the roaster has. Well, we'll see what happens. I think we keep swooping. Pretty good. This guy was a good pickup. Should we flamethrow? Shield isn't additive. Oh, is it replacing? No, it adds. We're at 34 over here. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure. I guess we'll light him on fire. They're probably gonna kill poor Dakaro here, though. Yep. Oof. Yeah, see, now he's at 42. Because they're gaining 10% of their maximum life as barrier per turn. Gains 50% of damage dealt as barrier points. I think we just keep stacking barrier here. Swoop. Well, certainly swoop. Swoop. Pretty good. Ow. Oh, he's not gonna live. The bird just flies away. The bird's like, nah, I don't need to be here for this. I'm out. I'm outie. Okay, what's sad here is he's got 40% armor, so we're not gonna deal a ton of damage. But we did pretty good so far. Ow. More wrench throw, please. Alright, well that was a pretty good first run there. Yeah, be sad. Targeting drone. No. We could. I think we want to sample. Let's get some more barrier points. I love that. It's just a drone with a giant saw. Don't mind this. So they should start with a bunch of barrier points. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. Maybe I should put these three in the front group. And then these guys, and then the back group would be unstoppable. Between the trap, this trap, and this spell, they start with this amount of shield. And then we up their barrier. Seems good. We could attack twice here. Or we could give you poison and barrier. How much you can attack for 39? Who's going next? She's going next. I think this will get her close to death. I'm pretty sure that'll get her close to death. There it is. No turn for you. Now he's at 67. Alright. I think we're gonna helmet cannon. Bam! And we're gonna helmet cannon, which deals more, right? Because his morale is below 75%. Oh no, attacks again. That's a good combo there. Okay, so they're pretty good in the back actually, because you want the morale to be low. Boo! Why are you giving me demons? I want mechs. More mechs, please. I guess we'll grab the Grief Weaver, because I never grabbed the Grief Weaver. You're welcome. People always want me to grab the Grief Weaver. Alright, so Sigma needs a break now because if he takes 2 morale damage, he will quit. That makes this group worse. Significantly. It's okay. I wonder if we should sub him. Takes additional time if the target's morale is below 75%. Let's see how it goes. Oh, we have a trainer. Or an engineer. I do want to level up probably this trap. The energy converter. Assuming that it increases the buff. I don't really care about the damage. But also we can level folks up. Can we level up Sigma? Let's see. Yes. Let's do that. Oh, it gives him +1 morale. We can keep him in. Whew. Deal. There you go. Oh, but it didn't give him. It didn't give him morale with it though. Lame. It gives him one empty morale. Super lame. We should upgrade the Hawkman, right? Gain 15 barrier points at the start of his turn if there are 3 heroes left. 100%. So good. Alright. Sigma still needs a rest. He's all sad. Plunder or a business trip. We don't really have someone to send away on a business trip. Plunder can also knock somebody out, though. Let's try it, I guess. Alright. We have... Guarded prison, 35% chance of losing somebody for 10 weeks. Volunteers gain +1 morale. 75% chance to set a monster free. Or 35% chance for 3 weeks, we get some money, and 20% chance to set a monster free. Or Pilgrimage Site, makes all my guys tired, 30% chance to find an artifact. Let's do the less dangerous one. Your volunteers have organized a dance party involving several bonfires and a few happy murders in the village. They even found a monster cage and set him free. They emerged unscathed. So $100. And we got an aerobot? Excuse me? Oh, what? Leonardo here is an aerobot. He does physical damage to the front and applies broken armor. Okay. Or does air damage to everybody and attacks an additional time if a monster of the group has at least 50 barrier points. Huh. Attacks an additional time if a member of the group has at least 50 barrier points. We got a new robot. He wants somebody to have 50 barrier points. Interesting. I'm thinking we put him in the second group. And move. Yeah, and move you to the first group. The human hunter. Give that a shot. Merchant or event. $143. I want to see if there's a new robot. What are you? A steel golem? 45 ice damage, applies frostbite 3. Gain 20% of its power as barrier points. Its power is only 10. So it gains, what's that, 2 barrier points? 20% of 10? It's not great. Or 30 nature damage, remove all effects applied from the target. All monsters of the group gain 10 barrier points for each effect removed. Weird. Well, we're gonna buy him because he's a robot. We want new robots. Where do we want you? I guess we could put you with the back group. Alright. Let's do a therapist. Make everybody a little happier. How sad are we? We're mostly okay. Alright. With people applying fire and poison? What about it? What about people applying fire and poison? Also, Sigma can come back, so he should. Sigma and the Hawk. Does that mean Arrow should come back? Group has at least 50 barrier points. Now we got lots of robots. Kind of like this combo. Alright. It's probably okay. Alright, got first choice of the evening here. Well, choice of this engineer campaign anyways. It looks like it's going to be 1 for an easy fight for a trap, or 2 for a hard fight for an artifact. That's 1 for an easy fight for a trap, or 2 for a hard fight for an artifact. Okay, let's see. I'm a slut for artifacts. Look, I do love artifacts. The artifacts in this game could be pretty, not game breaking, but you know, they can seriously change the way the game works. We also have a vote. If you want to enrage the heroes, you can vote 1, or you can enrage the monsters by voting 2. That is a good thing, enraging. The monsters and heroes want to be enraged. Alright, so what do we have coming up? We got a novice here. Thug. And then the harpooner. Generate 30% with the maximum life, 30% over maximum morale. When other heroes are defeated. Okay. Let's do the energy converter here, because I think that'll be fun with this first group. And then, let's see, we're doing ice to the front, nature to the front, and ice to the slowest monster. Alright, so, you got nature but no ice. What do you got? Hawk Trainer's got nature and ice. Can he take that much hit, though? 89? Ugh. You don't have ice resist, but you do have nature. You have so many more hit points, though. I think we still put Takar in front, and then we put you in the middle, and then Sigma in the back. Who are you going to hit? You're going to hit the slowest guy with your Ice Harpoon, which is also going to be Takaro. When are we going? Sigma, and then Thug, and then Hawk. Takaro might not get a turn if we do that. Let's put Hawk in front and Takaro in the middle. Hope we can get some barrier up here. Okay. Actually, Enrage would be good with them too, because they're going to get, because of this trap, they're going to get more barrier, I think. Because they get 50% of the damage they do as barrier, I think, if I remember correctly. Alright. So, same deal. Ice and Nature to the front. Nope. Maybe. Nope. 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 So probably Leonardo in the front. Oh my god, 55 hit points though. Jesus. So probably not. I mean, the Golem's got a lot of hit points. There is that. %50 of the damage the trap deals. Is that what it is? I have to read it. guess I could go back and read it. Let's put you up front, actually, just because you have so many hit points. And then I want you... Well, who's slow? Oh, he's slow, too. Alright, so he's just going to take all of the hits. Let's put Leonardo on the back. And then... I don't think we're going to deal any morale damage here, so we'll put the Human Hunter in there. Let's give this a shot. Ballista?
Ready to shoot.
33 damage. So half that would be 15, 16. Ah, it is the trap. You are correct, Sigma. Still pretty good though. They start with 16 barrier. We should get them some more here. What's your power up to now? That you're level 3? 50? That's what it was before, I think. Okay, alright. We're getting a turn. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that swoop. He's so good, the Hawk Trainer. Alright, Takaro lives. Takaro, let's have you take a hit to give everyone some more shield, please. Overheat! That's fun. We should definitely do Converter again. Everyone gets shield. No, you're up to 50, Sigma. Oh no, Hawkman died. Not my Hawkman. Oh, Dakaro's down too. Maybe I should have had those two swapped. I don't know though. We just needed a little bit more. Bam. Man, we just got up to like 100 shield there for a second. For like just un minuto. Ow, 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 ow. Wrench! I mean, he's dealing 90 and gaining 45. That's pretty good. I'm amazed that he lived that long by himself. Wrench man, best man. Yeah, let's get some more barrier. Yeah, sample. Buzz. Okay. Nice. We can start by killing somebody, so we should do that. 100%. Attacks an additional time if a monster is a group. We do have somebody that has at least 50 actually. He's at 94 somehow. How'd you get to 94 barrier, bud? Whatever, let's kill you. Good job, Aerobot. You're gonna hit the Rockman as well. Alright, so we can hit him twice. Because that's going to eat some of that up. So let's do that. Whew, he hit him 3 times. Ah, I see. Loses 30 barrier to perform an additional attack. Max 2 times. So he lost 60 barrier to hit him 3 times. That's pretty good. Alright, so we can hit you and apply Frostbite, which we don't need, but would gain... Your power is kind of low, right? 60. Oh, you're up to 60 now. I was looking at your speed before. You have 60 power. So it's 20% of 60, so it'd be 12. Or kill you and remove all effects. There are none on you. All monsters group gain 10 barrier points for each effect. No effects. So let's just gain you some barrier. He heals because he does that when somebody's defeated. That's okay. Because we are going to do him one of these. Pretty great. Negative 70 armor. Pretty great. Probably just multi-shot him again. Doesn't do that much. Sure. Still pretty close. You're gonna kill the golem. That's okay. Bam! Alright, these guys are fun. Let's see what we have. 25% chance that the monsters defeated come back to life as a skeleton warrior, which is, you know, a favorite of mine. Monsters placed at the front gain 40 speed. Or pocket mirror. Damage of the first attack suffered by monsters placed at the back is returned to the assailant once per fight. These are all pretty solid. Speed, I feel like, matters more to these guys than most because they have shields. So them going beforehand gives them a chance to build up shield. Which I feel like isn't necessarily the case for all of the monsters. Not all of the monsters are like, oh man, I gotta go first. But these guys building up shield, I feel like, does matter. So I might go winged boots here. And let me some pocket mirror though. Because it's like a shield in its of itself. Let's go with the winged boots. Let's give these guys a chance to get some stuff done. Alright, we gotta rest. We gotta rest our poor wrench boy. Mechanic needs a break. Who should we put in first group here? I'm thinking maybe the steel golem. Let's put the steel golem in there. Goodbye, somebody. You don't really have a lot of money. Let's just do an event. Cleaning accident. All right. Yeah, we'll take some hits here. So do we have 2 arrows now? We have 2 arrows now. Okay. Does it make sense to have them in the same group? Who did we just get back? No, we had the spider back. Oh, we got the fire guy, the flame eater back. Monsters more than 50. We put both of them behind somebody. We don't have a big guy here. Maybe we should keep the steel golem here. We'll put one of those over there. Okay. We can't afford a train, so we should plunder. Necromancer's Lair. Lose a motivation. 100% find a monster. Tiredness. I hate tiredness. Or 100% chance that we lose 3 volunteers for 2 weeks, and it costs 100 gold. Wow, these are terrible. This one's the worst one. We can't even do it, so we don't have the money to do it. This one we don't lose any monsters, or just everyone's tired. Which reduces the damage dealt, which is bad. Problem is, this will absolutely make Sigma go away. I think we have to do this. Whew, alright, we're not tired. We didn't get an artifact, but we're not tired. Calling that a win. We could work out. Or we could do 2 therapists in a row, and then we have Sigma back. We have a lot of monsters right now. So Sigma could take the break. Let's do the workout. What can we afford? 50 life. Skip some rope. And get you some armor. Sure. Or we can get you more life. Yeah, it's alright. We'll get you some armor. I'd rather not spend the gold anyways. Definitely therapist. Please. That's better. All right. Looks like we're going for another master bonus. Oh, looks like we're back in the frozen wastes. This is the front guy, right? Place to the front. Okay. Well, this... Okay, so if this does more damage, then they'll get more barrier points. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. What do we have here? Can't be affected by bleeding. Gonna enrage everybody. You're dealing physical damage to the front. Ice damage to everybody. You can heal somebody after a fight. And fire to the front. Alright, so fire and physical to the front. That's Takaro all day. He's got armor and fire resistance. The ice is going to go to everybody. So we should just work on lighting folks up now. Hey, let's put the hawk in the back. Let's keep him alive as long as possible. Because he's great. And then probably the copter. I think we want the copter in here. So what are we going to do? Self-protect, and then if you're still alive, we'll burn everybody into the turn after. You're going to deal physical to the front, which is eh. Because he's got a bunch of armor. Or if somebody has 50 barrier points, he's going to do more air damage to everybody. I mean, they don't have any air resist, so maybe I just keep doing the back one. Although broken armor, I can probably make him take damage the second time. Do you have armor? No, you're going to annihilate. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's give this a shot. Go! Alright, now let's do this, and that should deal more damage, which means they should get more barrier here. We need physical and fire, right, in the front? Assuming that you're still alive, maybe you'll be dead, but definitely armor. So probably the stone golem. Stone? Steel. Probably the steel golem. Well, the human hunter's got obviously no life though. Yeah, okay. Steel golem. And then probably the human hunter. And then we'll put Leonardo on the back here. Let's go. Ha! What do you think those green rocks I have stacked around me are? He's just like jackhammering and runs away. Pay no attention to the little gnome. Alright. He's got his winged boots. So he's gonna go sooner than he normally would. We're starting with you. It doesn't deal very much damage, but if you break your armor, it will be better. Or we can electrify. Which is also not very much, so let's break your armor. What does that bring you to? 20? Okay. We're absolutely gonna swoop. 100%. Thank you.
And give it
Alright. We want to overheat. Get that shield on everybody. Except for himself. And then he just needs to last a turn here. Which he did. He'll gain shield next turn. Although I guess she'll get to go first. But his fire resist is pretty good. 37. Should be okay. Penetrating shot. And swoop. Oh yeah, she won't get to kill him. She gonna be dead. Because this guy with his bird. There you go. Now Takaro gets a turn. We could overheat, that would be insane, so we will burn. He doesn't have a whole lot of life left. Get some burn on there. He's probably still gonna die here to this attack. Yes. But he sucked up some attacks there for a minute, which is good. Bam! This Hawk's insane. When they don't have armor. When they don't have armor, he's insane. And he hits the back, and the back's less likely to have armor. Oh, down goes the flybot. It's too bad. Let's get rid of this elf, please. No more elf for you. We'll probably get one more turn off of him. Just barely. Well, your armor's at 20 now, so... yeah! Still took a nice bite out of him. You did well, Hawkman. We sample here. Damage, so they should all have 20. They all have way more than that. Deal. Yeah. Bam. I mean, sure. GG. Give me that blood. Alright, so... oh yeah, she has abilities. We can upgrade her abilities or her life. Oh, targeting drone. We don't typically use targeting drone though, right? We usually use the thing that sample. We usually use sample. Okay, so not this. So probably just life up. Increase your life. All right, Sigma's back in the game. Does anyone need a break yet? No. Let's get Sigma in here. Sigma, Takaro, and the Hawk, I think, are the move. Let's move... I want both arrow bots in the same group here. Okay. Therapist? Couldn't hurt? We have 3 therapists coming up, Jesus. We could look at a merchant then? Let's look at a merchant, see if we get a new bot. Flying Dagger is a trap, don't care, and these are... let's do 1 renew. Get another gnome technician. Lame. Striking out at that shop. Therapist, 100%, thank you. And then we're all a little happier. Black market, probably sell one of the demons. Let's black market and sell one of the demons, probably you. Goodbye, spider lady. Alrighty, so we got 2 fights here. Number 1 is going to be an easy fight for a monster reward, and number 2 is going to be a hard fight for a trap reward. You can go ahead and vote. 1 is an easy fight for a monster reward, and 2 is a hard fight for a trap reward. Let's see what we get. You can also give shell to heroes with 1 or to monsters with 2, if you'd like to do so. Let's see what we have for heroes. Sorceress. She's going to replace some penalties, air damage to the front. Concertus is going to do dodge, physical damage everywhere, and we have an exile I don't know if I've seen an exile before. You're going to gain back morale, and you're going to make people tired. Alright. So physical damage everywhere, air to the front and air to the back. So, how are we doing with air resist? Not great. The question is, how do we want to do this? I think we put Takaro in front anyways. You don't have air resist, but you have 1,000,000 hit points. Although, Headslinger has air resist. And not as many hit points. 45 less hit points? But what are you going to do on your turn? I really like his self-protection ability. Let's do it. We're keeping him. And then should put Sigma in the middle here and Hawk in the back. How's everyone's armor? Oh. Hawkman's armor is not very good. Okay. We'll do the... Oh, second trap goes there. Lame. Very lame. Well. I guess we'll do the energy container here. Alright. So same deal. Air to the front and back. Should probably be... we can put both the aerobots. We'll put the steel golem in front with his 1,000,000 hit points and his air resist. We will put one of you in the back and probably one of you in the middle. I guess we could look to see how their armor is. How is your armor? Middle's got some armor. Front and back aren't doing too hot. How's your nature resist? Alright, we will split her up then. We'll put you, I'll put Leonardo on the back. That should be okay. This will just be the Ballista. Haha! Hey, Carl, thank you for giving a shell to the monsters there. I'm sure they appreciate it. Yourself included. Yeah, converter. Always converter. So good. Get out of here, concertist. No one likes you. In fact, let's get to swooping. Swoop! Pretty good. Alright, let's overheat. Just a little overheating, don't worry about it. Ow. Leave the hawk alone, please. We should definitely convert again. Just keep buffing, Sigma. Just keep buffing everybody. Alright, Hawkman, can you kill him? Oh, so close. It's so close. That's too bad. That is really unfortunate. However, Takaro's flamethrower gets rid of his shield, kills the back guy. Love it. Alright, Takaro, you went down, but it was worth it. We should wrench throw. Because that will give us... Yeah, we're up 42. We're good. Ow. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. Swoop. Take care of that concertist. Mr. Hawk. Mr. Hawk trainer guy. Wow. Wow. Just chewed through all of that shield. Really quite unfortunate. Sample. Excuse me, we need a quick sample here. Because I wanted to have 96 shields. God, I love it. Alright. Yeah, let's do this to get rid of that barrier. He goes again, because people have extra shield. Alright. your shield there, so you can't go more than once. Let's go ahead and do this. Put some poison on there and get you a little more shield. Alright, Steel Boy, what do you got? Can remove all effects from him, which would be the poison, and everybody gains 10 barrier. Or applies frostbite 3. Let's give this a shot. Alright, that was fun to watch. Penetrating shot. Let's get that armor down. Let's get you in kill range. Quit singing at me. Alright, you still can't attack twice. It's because of that bleed. That bleed keeps screwing me. Let's do a blood one here again. Do one more of those. Alright, next turn you should be able to attack twice. We should do a freezing fist. Bam! Still up. Let's penetrate. Maybe he'll die to the frostbite? Maybe? Ho ho! Oh, the bleed. I was gonna say he has just enough hit points to attack twice. Alright, how much damage? You're gonna take 5%. 390 is 39. 4 is 20 is 19 damage. 19 and 5 is 24. It's not gonna kill him. So now you'll die. Oh. Well, here we are. Go! Get in there. Well, bam! Alright, we're getting a trap here. I don't think it much matters. We're probably not going to use it. Enhanced resistances. I could see maybe the harp. Maybe the harp. How are we looking? Mostly okay. We had 600 bucks. Upgrade trap. Let's take a look here. This will only upgrade the morale damage, which I don't care about. This will upgrade the damage, which will upgrade the amount of shield we get. So let's do that. We could go again. Let's try to upgrade it to level 3, probably. So let's do that. Up to 45. Sweet. Alchemy, no. Event, yes. A journeyman trainer. By chance you happen to meet a tamer, he will level up G for 100 bucks. Yes. Black market. We could probably sell a flame eater. We don't want demons, we want all mechs. So let's sell the flame eater. Thank you, flame eater. I'm not saying you're bad. We don't want you for this run. Now we got a lot of boys. Okay. So we've got an easy fight and a medium fight. The number 1 for the easy fight rewards a monster, or excuse me, what number 1 for the easy fight rewards a monster? Yes, I think that's what I said. Or number 2, just a medium fight rewards an artifact. So that's 1 for an easy fight and a monster, or 2 for a medium fight and an artifact reward. Ooh. Who doesn't love an artifact reward? Let's see what we have. All right. One trap before, one trap after. I'm thinking we put the energy converter in here. Because I would prefer it before the first group. Although we could make the second group really good. Gnome Technician, 100% damage, so it'd be 90 damage. So we can 45. It's wild. I'd like to see how this group does with the energy converter, though. Maybe we'll give the second group enhanced resistances or something. Alright, so what do we have? Nature to the front. Ice to the front. Gonna remove some penalties. And fire to the front. Oof. Immune to master spells. Alright, so fire, ice, and nature all hitting the front. You have fire resist and nature resist. Good luck to Carl. And then it's all going to be coming at somebody else. I think we put you here. Hawkman cometh. And then we'll end at Sigma. You have to get that far. Oop, Lumi with the hydrate. Hey Lumi, how you doing, friend? Thank you for that hydrate, Lumi. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, we'll do the Siren's Harp. We'll give them some resistance. I think that's fine. We could break their armor, but it only lasts 3 turns. It's going to be one here, so we want to get 1 or 2 turns of it. Okay. What was it? It's fire. Maybe he'll be dead. Fire, ice, and nature. I mean, you still got the most hit points, but so you're still going up front. And then, what do we want? I mean, their armor's garbage. Maybe we just throw 2 aerobots. Their nature resist isn't great either. We'll do 1 of each. Doing good. Just walked. Ah. Just walking the little kite boy. Is it a nice night for it? I don't know what the weather's like where you are. Or good. Oh yeah, it is night. It's night there still. Woo. All right, so you start with 33. That's pretty good. Let's get more. Keep buffing. See if we can keep this shield up. Pretty chill? Sweet. Good to hear it. Get him. Swoop. Swoop. Alright. Man, Carl just took some abuse. We're still gonna overheat though. Oof. Alright, Carl. Here, have some shield. You're the best staller ever, bud. So good at stalling. More swoop. Nice. Oh, he's getting another turn. We can't overheat. That would be suicide. We can light him up. Is he gonna kill him? He might kill him. Yeah, he still got him. Tried his best. I mean, he held off for a long time. We could do more shield? That's Maniac, right? Yeah, no, we're just gonna start wrench throwing here. Let's start getting some damage in. He's still got a fair amount of armor. How's the swoop gonna do over here? Not bad. The burn would do good too, but let's go ahead and swoop. And then we're gonna wrench throw. Still got shield. We're still in it. Wrench throw. It's gonna take another turn to kill him though. I think we're gonna lose the Hawk. Ow. Oh, he's not dealing as much damage because he doesn't have a shield because of the debuffs. Let's do this because it'll kill. Woo! He lights the bird on fire. That's exciting. It's gonna kill him. Yeah. You done good, Hawkman. You done good. Because Sigma's got 187 shield now. Wrench throw. 8 hit points. Get out of here with your 8 hit points. Wrench throw. There we go. Alright. Pretty good. Pretty good. Didn't get out of the first room. God, Miraculous Pill, I hate you. Monsters placed at the back perform an additional attack, but lose 20 speed and start fights with 50% of their maximum health. That would mean that Sigma would have like 40 health. One shot all day. It's a 20%. It's a 20 speed too. Philosopher's Stone or Homeopathic Potion. Heroes with less than 50% of their maximum morale lose 30% to all resistances. Man, this is like the who's of worst artifacts. Man, well, this is never gonna happen. We don't deal morale damage. Miraculous Pill is legitimately dangerous. I've selected it one time, and when I did, I'd say 85% of the time, the person in the back spot died before they got a chance to attack the second time, aka at all, because when they attack once, they attack twice. So, well, I guess we're just gonna grab the Philosopher's Stone here. Not super exciting. Alright, Takaro needs a rest. You've earned it, buddy. The stone is decent. If it was really early, like if it was like week 4 or 5, I think the stone is good. You might need a way to convert tiers later. Yeah, convert 2 tiers later. I agree. It's just when we're halfway through here like this, it's less likely that we'll get an alchemist, and less likely that we'll need it because we're further along. All right, so who are we gonna put with Sigma and our Hawkman? We need somebody tanky, so I think that means the Steel Golem, and then Group 2 will just have to deal with whatever they end up with. Because Takaro needs a break. Actually, let's leave you here because we're going to train probably. They're 400 money. And I'd like to train you. So next time we'll do maybe the business trip because we have a couple guys now. Alright, so let's do the trainer. Only 160 to train to level 4? That's madness. That's so cheap. Oh, it increases your power by 10 too. Sweet. Sigma to level 4. We should level up Porticaro. He's earned it. Oh, and Hawk too. How much is this going to cost? 2, 3, 4? Not enough. Alright, I think we have to level up Takaro though. He's really, really earned it. Like 100% earned it. I want to see what the other upgrades are. Monsters in the dungeon gain 5 barrier points when he attacks. Monsters in the dungeon? Huh. So that's not just the monsters in the group. That's if you put him in the first group, monsters in the second group will also gain it when he attacks. That's fun. What did level 4 do? Level 4 increased it increased his Sigma's power, his life, and one of his abilities, his shield ability. Alright, I think we gotta level up Takaro here, although I'm sad because I want the Hawkman. Can't have everything. Yeah, so you got what did you get? Maybe it upgraded your it definitely upgraded your power and your life. Monsters in the dungeon gain 25% of his power as barrier points when he's defeated. Did that go up? Oh, that's part of the reason why the second group had so much barrier too, is because they gained it when he gets defeated. All monsters group gain 50% of his power as barrier points, which is 60, so that'll be 30 now. It's pretty goddamn good. All right, Takara, you can go rest now. I just wanted you for the training day. Business trip. Well, this isn't a very good group of guys. We're not sending Sigma, we're not sending Takaro, so I guess Bolnin, it's on you, friend. Pocket Mirror, though. Damage to the first attack suffered by monsters placed in the back, return to the assailant. 100%, let's do that. We're not going to see that guy for a while, 18 weeks. He's gone for a while. He's just going to take a break, it's fine. Collectors. Let's let you suck the engineer's blood, because we have actually not had a fight get to him yet. Although, I say that and there's a champion fight in the next group. We have an alchemist here, just to prove Sigma's point. And we do have a philosopher's stone. So we should do this. The question is, do we do this? It transmutes for 150% additional gold. I feel like we should. Let's get all that gold. I want to level everybody up. Back up to 550. That feels pretty good. Sigma, I'm sorry for bashing the Philosopher's Stone. The other two, though, I don't back down on. The other two are terrible artifacts. All right. Here's what's gonna happen. I've got 15 minutes left of stream. I'm going to hit the head real quick. But while I do, I'm going to let you folks decide which one of these fights you'd like to do. So, number 1 is going to be a hard fight with a master reward. Number 2 is going to be a hard fight with a monster reward. Or number 3 is going to be a big old champion fight with a rare reward. So that's 1 is hard with a master bonus, 2 is hard with a monster bonus, and 3 is champion fight with a rare reward. And you guys can vote now, and I will be back in just a moment. We'll Alright, sorry about that delay there. Looks like we ended up with the champion fight. So we have the champion fight here. As always, if you want to enrage the heroes, you can do a number 1. If you want to enrage the monsters, you can do a number 2. Let's see, we have a trap, and then our monsters, and then another trap, and then monsters. Okay. I'm thinking we do the energy converter again here. Just give these guys the best shot they can. Although we are missing Takaro, which means they won't gain as much shield at the beginning of their turn like they were before. We'll see. Yeah, hoplite. Life under 35%, damage decrease. Life above 35%, damage dealt increased by 35%. Deals 100% of final damage to the monster position behind the target. Which is terribly annoying. It's really quite bad. Air damage to the front replaces one of our penalties with a bonus at the start of our turn once, and the elf deal ice damage to everybody. Okay. So let's give this a shot. We still want big man in front. I think we want Sigma in the middle, maybe. Air and physical. Sigma would be better blocking the physical that's going to come from this guy. How's your armor? Garbage? Alright. You're going to be dealing ice damage to everybody. Oof. Okay. So this will block whatever her first attack is. Alright. And then for this one, probably enhanced resistances. Yeah, let's do that. None of them are anti-trap or spell. Just wanted to double check. Okay. We don't have a tank for this group though. Just a little unfortunate. Can throw G in front. I guess we'll throw G in front. He's got some air resist and some armor and a little bit more hit points than anybody else. Nature damage to the front. Okay, you have negative and the other two have 0, so we definitely want you coming in. And then we'll throw in you. See how that goes. Ha! $59. That's pretty good. That's almost 30. Holy crap. Sigma's got 157. Sigma, how do you have 157 shield already? Where did you get the other 120 shield? I'm not mad about it. I'm just curious. Alright, we're not going to do a lot of damage to him though, because he's got armor out the wazoo. So, we're just going to keep buffing armor. And then you should, yes, murder. Alright, so next turn you kill her. Yep, knew that was happening. Now you're going to take some air damage here, but beforehand, let's see. Could remove a buff, and that'll give 10 barrier to everybody, or start hitting you with that ice. And you gain 20% of your power. Let's start getting that frostbite on there. So we can actually get some damage on the hoplite. Yeah, no, keep armoring, please. 30 armor. It's pretty good. I'll take 30 armor. Let's go ahead and murder you, please. Thank you. Whew. It's a lot of damage. Keeping him up, though. Yeah, more frostbite. Definitely more frostbite. Alright, he's gonna go down no matter what. This won't gain me that many. That much, just because he has so much armor. So we're actually gonna convert again. Because he gains me 30. He gains everybody 30. Alright, so you have a little bit of armor. Firehawk. Not too good, although you're negative 25%. Let's do one Firehawk. Just to start getting those ticks on there. And then it'll probably take a couple attacks. We'll see we'll see if we have that long. Oh, she cleansed. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. We're gonna keep converting though. Alright, Hawkman. Get going. I think we have one more attack, 2 if we're lucky. Down goes Sigma. Let's get another swoop. He's gonna deal a shit ton of damage here. Yep. Is she gonna kill him? Yes. It's close though. That was pretty close, I think. Whether or not that was gonna kill him. Although he had some debuffs on him, so he might have got none anyways. Sample? Almost certainly. I'd rather have the 14 barrier points, which is times 3, so, you know, 30, 42. We don't have any traps coming up. We could poison nope. Sample. How'd we do? Okay, so not an absurd number this time. Alright. Nobody's at least 50. Oh, someone is at least 50. Still not that much damage. Let's just break your armor. Let's get you down to a normal armor level, please. Nature. We could rain some harpoons, because you're not at 30. Get some stacks of poison on there. Sweet. Good block, good block. Explode some heads, probably. Explode some heads. I mean, really, your job is to tank. That's why you're here. Your job is to take hits. You're doing a fine job of it, G. An absolutely fine job. Yeah, just stacking breaking armor on there. Dealing some damage. Can we multi-shot? We can multi-shot, so let's do that. Slowly but surely. And finally broke through his shield. Helmet cannon. So close. They're so close today. Alright, so he's gonna die before he gets another turn unless we murderize here. Which we're close to doing. That'll kill him. Perfect. Let's do that. Champion down. Can you? Yes, you can. Perfect. Didn't lose anybody. Lol, Tarball, get out of here. Alright. Malphus, which is an Infernal Guardian. He's pretty cool. I've had him before on the first master. The attack ricochets once to another random hero. If the target fires, it's negative. He targets the center, which is cool because no one targets center. And then we got Frank the Minotaur. Frank the Minotaur is somehow a robot. He's got a robot tag. He is a mecha minotaur, and his name is Frank. 40 does fire damage to the front. The monster behind the minotaur gains 18 barrier. Huh. Fire damage and the monster behind him gains 18 barrier. Or he does morale damage to the back. Attacks an additional time for each demon in the group, which we don't have any. But that's cool. You could build demon morale, and if he's in the front, additional time for each demon in the group. Yeah. So he could gain. He could hit for. He did 3 times. Okay. All monsters of the group gain self-protection 2 at the start of the fight. Sweet. 45 fire resist, 30 armor. Welcome aboard, Frank the Tank. Okay. Let's bring Takaro back in and see what we have for money to level some folks up here, because we have a trainer. We're up to 800. That's not bad. Let's go. So we definitely want Takaro at level 4, which will upgrade his power, his life, his nature resist, and his passive. Gains power equivalent to 50% of barrier points the roaster has. So go ahead and do that. Let's get you to 4. Hawkman, where are you, Hawkman? You're amazing. We're going to level you up to 3 here. That levels up your middle attack, which I don't care about too much. It increases your resistances, which is fine. But we want to see what your level 4 does. Level 4 for you will increase your main attack, which is great, and gets you more life and more power, which is good. Okay. Alright. You gain 5 barrier points when attacking if the target's morale is under 50. The master gains 25% of the steel golem's power as barrier points each time it attacks. That's interesting. The master gains 25% of the steel golem's power as 60 power, so 15. So you gain 15 barrier. The master would. That's kind of neat. And the aerobots give 5 barrier points to every monster in the dungeon when they attack. Frank, what do you do? We should probably level you up. More hit points, more power. Let's go, Frank. Alrighty. Let's take a little peek. Looks like Sigma needs a break. And the Hawk trainer needs a break. So we have 3 tanks in group number 1. So we should change that. Start with self-protection 2. So these 2 should probably be in different groups. And you guys... Oh, you would be better if you were upgraded. That's right. Okay. This is probably okay. I wonder if we should put somebody else in the first group. That's probably okay. Could throw 2 of them. 24 barrier points. I'll just leave it like that. Business trip. Do we have anybody we'd want to send? Maybe G. Let's give it a shot. Human Hunter. maybe. Steel Golem. Protean Barrel. You can only place one regular trap, but it gains multi-action at the start of a dungeon. One trigger per stack. So we could only ever place one trap, which would probably end up being this. And it would trigger twice. Might be worth it. Can't send Sigma away. Could send Khan away. The Steel Golem. I think we're gonna send the Human Hunter away. Let's give this Protean barrel a try. I've never grabbed it before because usually I want both my traps, but we have one trap that's upgraded and great. So I think that should be okay. Black market. I don't think we want to sell anybody. I like all these folks. They're all robots. So we should do therapy. Let's make everybody a little happier here. That means I could have Sigma back if I wanted. Probably makes sense. Yeah, that should be fine. And it's getting kind of late, so I'm thinking maybe we end the stream instead of going and doing this next dungeon. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna do. I am liking the engineer though. The engineer is fun. So I think we will do this for the next stream as well. We'll do the engineer and then probably call it after that. I don't think we'll continue Legend of Keepers past the little break I'm gonna do. I've had a lot of fun with it, but it does get a little samey. Although I love the new monsters and the new mechanics. I haven't seen how the engineer works at all because we haven't actually, fought with her yet. Their talents seem cool. Can reduce the trading price of them even further. Master gains enhanced armor when a hero is defeated by a mecha, which we have all mecha now. Master gains enhanced resistances when a hero is defeated by a trap, which probably isn't going to happen a whole lot. Mechas regenerate 5 to 10% of their maximum life when attacking. That's cool. All monsters of the group gain 10, 20 barrier points when a mecha is defeated. That's also cool. So I do like her, and she's pretty neat. It's going to reward a demon, which is funny since we're all mecha all the time. All right, I'm going to get out of here. If you are still kicking around, thanks for spending time with us as we play Legend of Keepers. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. If you're watching this in the VODs, well, thanks for taking a couple minutes out of your day to spend some time with us while we play Legends of Keepers. And if you'd rather watch us live instead of in the VODs, well, I stream most Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, starting around, give or take, 9 p.m. Eastern, Central, what? 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's a give or take. I try my best to be there at 9, and it's most Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays because sometimes I'm working, and when I'm working, I could not be here, obviously. And as always, if you'd rather not have to remember any of that schedules, you can just get notifications when we go live by hitting that follow button. And I like to say that's like becoming a Viking raider. It's like you're jumping in longboats, grabbing an oar with us, and exploring the shores of gaming with me. Alrighty. I am going to get out of here, but we will be back on Tuesday with more Legend of Keepers. Let me see if there's anybody who's playing it that I can dump you folks into.
I like the I love this shit.
Man, excuse you, Twitch. Starting with volume. Who does that? Just having the volume up. Madness. I don't see anybody else streaming it. So I think we'll just get out of here. All right. Thanks again, everyone. As always, hope you have a good night, a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, and a good day, and a good existence. All right. I'll talk to you all soon, and I hope to see you on Tuesday. Bye now.